Hello everyone, welcome back. Some more Powered Cube on Magic Arena. Same provisos. What? Get out of here. As the last video. I still don't really know what I'm doing in this format. I'm just doing my best. It turned out okay last time. But it might not this time. And that's okay. That's how we learn. I know some things, but there's a lot. I would say there are more things that I don't know than that I do know about Powered Cube / the Vintage Cube environment. Okay, Solitude is a good card. I know that. Hull Breacher. This is kind of BS. Like, this is a part of a control deck, right? Especially you're trying to combo it with draw 7 effects, but it's also just good in response to them trying to draw something. I don't know, like maybe you're supposed to take Solitude here. You could take a fetch. Solitude is really good, right? But I think Hull Reacher is a very good card. Maybe I'm mistaken about this. But I think it is very good. We'll see. None of these lands are that exciting. I could take Ponder. I think Lelia is a lot better, but it doesn't really fit with the Hullbreaker plan. Maybe I should try to have a bit of a plan at the moment. I mean, you could also take Seachrome Coast, right? I mean, or even Chromatic Star. Like, this is kind of, it would make sense in blue-white control, right? I don't know. But I think just card selection is valuable. God, pick 2 Ponder is crazy, isn't it? But Lelia is really good. I don't know. I'm gonna take a blue card. See how it goes. Not looking good in this pack, I'll tell you that. What are you? So it's kind of like 2 mana swords. Well, not swords. Path, maybe? And you can overload it for 6 to be like a weird Wrath of God kind of effect. I don't know. It probably can't be too far wrong to take a Mana Torque. Maybe some sort of... I don't really... Yeah, some sort of what? Don't ask me. Red and 6 again. I think you take a Lutri, though. What is this? Sneak attack. Yeah, but it's got to be Lutri. I gotta say, it seems like so far, I've only played in like 2 of these pods, but it seems like people are actually taking the fetches, unlike what happens in the other arena cubes. Flash. Oh, but Psychic Frog is so good. I don't think I can take Flash when Psychic Frog is on offer. And, maybe we're not playing Elvish Mystic this way. Or maybe we are. Ah, never mind. People aren't taking the fetches. I mean, Tishana's Tidebinder is funny. But I'm just happy to take a fetch. That is a very helpful looking Triome. What else could we take? Snuff Out? Yeah. I mean, this has all Lutri's colors. One of Psychic Frog's colors. I'm taking this because I imagine Psychic Frog is like the best thing I've got right now in terms of a signal. What does it look like people aren't playing that therefore I can get a bunch of cards for? Psychic Frog has been the loudest signal, in my opinion. What is this? Entomb. Don't think I want Endotha Triome. Dak Faden is not that exciting. Tameo. 4 mana. She hates balance, huh? And she tries to find you cards, but she's not very good at it. Just gonna grab, well, actually Marsh Flats can't get this, but it can get Endotha Triome. I don't know. Am I gonna be playing these colors? Hard to say. Okay, Bolsa Citadel has come back. I don't particularly care. Mountain Plains looks playable. But I think Bitter Triumph is just solid removal. It's nice to see these two decent black removal spells both still here. Indicates maybe moving into black is a good idea. Okay. So, I guess Consider is still fine. Yeah, Barrogoyf is nice, isn't it? Yeah, it's a 3-mana creature that just powers itself up without really any input from you. Sink into Stupor is pretty good. Kolagon's Command might or might not be open, but just take a solid land. I think Elvish Mystic is probably out. So is Hedge Maze, to be honest. But, I mean, it's a Surveil land. You could imagine running it even if we didn't run green, although I wouldn't think you would. Oh, Fatal Push. How nice. Colors? No. Fatal Push works well with fetches, of course. Love to see the blue-black Verge. Okay. We could maybe do Grixis, I guess. What are we looking at here? Still doesn't seem like I'm doing much green. Mishra's Bauble is something. But I think... What do I want? A Mystical Tutor? Nothing right now. I mean, I don't know. Fatal Push, Snuff Out. There's a lot of solid options. But this 2-for-1's yourself, right? Because you don't actually draw the card. It just goes on top of your deck. So you're spending a card, and then you later spend the card. You have to draw that card and then spend it as well. Zuran Orb. I did get got by Zuran Orb last draft once. In conjunction with Balance. But I think I'll just take a Mishra's Bauble. Perfectly serviceable card. I don't want this, do I? No. Rainforest is pretty good. What else is on offer? I don't really have anything to make Reanimate good. What are you? Croxa. Sure. Survival of the Fittest is powerful. What is this? Tinker? So there's cards like Reanimate and Tinker where, like, they're kind of bad on their own, but if you have the right combo piece for them, they're great. But, like, the combo pieces for them are also bad on their own. So you have to take one of them first. Like, do you take Grizzlebrand first, or do you take Reanimate first? You can't take them both at the same time. So you do have to, at some point, make the leap when you take a card and just don't have any support for it. But right now doesn't seem like the time. I need better fetchable lands, to be honest. Force of Negation's pretty good. Chrome Mox, fine. I mean, it's a good card, don't get me wrong. Candelabra. I don't have any lands that really do anything that amazing. Right, this is cool when you have, like, Tolarian Academy, which taps for 1,000,000. You can spend 1 mana to untap 1,000,000 mana, right? But I don't have that. Yeah, Force Negation's a good card. Finally, some good black cards. Brain Freeze. Could we still do that? Maybe. I don't think I have any of the combo pieces for it, though, yet. I think Collective Brutality is just solid. Otawara's good as well, I guess. Okay, what are the types on this? Forest, Island, Mountain. Okay, it's not a swamp. But, no, I guess it can't be fetched by marsh flats, can it? And I'm not actually very red, so this isn't that exciting a land to be able to fetch. I don't think I really have much for Enduring Curiosity. I'm going to grab an okay fetch target and maybe it'll be playable. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Why did you do this to me? Jace is fine. Snapcaster Mage is really good, but I think I like a Creeping Tar Pit even more. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, this is the kind of format where you can actually play Spell Pierce. Or, I mean, I have a lot of green fixing, and I've gotten some okay green cards. We could move more into, like, Sultai. Uru is a strong card. I think I should try that. Prime time? I'm not really ramping. Tezzeret, what do you... I'm not really doing that. I think I want the Remand. Zuran Orb has Wield. I guess a Mystical Tutor. I don't know necessarily what I'm tutoring for, but I bet there's going to be something cool in my deck eventually. Wishclaw Talisman. I mean, I guess I'm just going to take a Retrofitter Foundry as like a... Alright, you know what? Let's take a red-green land. We might be all these colors. Very difficult draft format. I still don't really think I'm doing Brain Freeze combo stuff. I don't know what I am doing. But let's take more fixing. Okay, these are premium. Enduring Curiosity would have been nice. Jace. Not my favorite Jace, but it's good. I don't really think I want a Seasoned Pyro. Expedition map's alright. Tutor is a good card. I don't know what I'd be tutoring for, but that's the whole point. You can tutor for anything. Life and Death. This is like reanimate or something weird. This is such a great land. It's fetchable by both of my existing fetches, and it's 2 colors. On the other hand, there's a Caracas. I mean, I don't have any white mana, so we would just be running this as a colorless land that bounces stuff. Chromos Seed Shark? I mean, I have a lot of non-creature spells. I think... No, it's supposed to be... I don't know. I'm going to take the tutor. This is such a hard format. I don't know what I'm doing. Underworld Breach. Well, if I'd taken the Brain Freeze, maybe, but I didn't. Teferi for 5. I mean, I don't really want any of this other stuff. Obviously, I haven't been very white, but I have tolerable white. Well, it's basically just a Marsh Flats. Maybe this is a bad idea. What else am I going to take, though? Green-black land, I guess. Probably not a Karn. Don't really have any reason to want a Woe Strider that I can see. Thundertrap Trainer is probably fine in this deck. Grief is probably not. Gut just wins games, huh? What is this? Library of Alexandria. Oh boy. That's a grinder plan. Do I really think I can do that? I want to try. I have so few creatures, Gut is not necessarily all that great. I'm going to try to do library stuff. Jace the Mind Sculptor is excellent. Or we could just take a blue-black land. My mana base is probably okay. I mean, I don't even have anything red, really. This Third Path Iconoclast is whatever. I don't think I need the land that bad. Tameo, yes. You love to see it, probably. Dark Depths. Force of Will. Oh, jeez. I'm taking the Tameo. I love Airtie. I think. These are also good lands. Yeah, I'm not doing much green or red, honestly. I took a couple of green cards, but I'm not married to them. This is nice. Black-blue fetchable. What are you? Mana Leak? I would like that. Blue-black Talisman? I need more time to figure this. Like, how many spells do I have? 25. Okay, so I could cut a little. Oh, no. I don't even know what I ended up taking there. Did I get the Talisman, or... It looks like I might have clicked on the land. Well, Underworld Breach... No. There was a Brain Freeze in this set of packs, but I didn't take it. And I don't have, like, the mana, like LED or whatever to make that work. Another tough one. It is a difficult format to get into. I mean, Teferi it could be worth a splash. I have solid fixing, I think. And the whole deck is card selection. Third Path Iconoclast is probably worth a splash. Am I just going to run every card I drafted? I doubt it. Is Uro my only green card? He is. I don't know if that's as worth a splash. The thing is, I have much better fixing for green than I do for white. Brainstorm should be good. Tendrils of Agony, more storm stuff. Would have been good with Underworld Breach, huh? Well, I mean, it's way too expensive without more support, which I don't really have. Yeah, I didn't see Lion's Eye Diamond ever. I'm not sure what else you're supposed to have to make the Storm / Underworld Breach combo deck work. Like, obviously Black Lotus would do it. Just a better LED. But you need some way to tutor that stuff up. You need, like, LED and Underworld Breach and Brain Freeze or something like it all in your graveyard at the same time. Or your hand, of course, because you can get them in your graveyard from there. All right, Lutri, get in there. This is a pile, man. You know, funny enough, this actually looks like a serviceable mana base. You guys can't see it, but I have the... I don't know if it's the untapped overlay or the 17 lands. I guess 17 lands doesn't really do an overlay. I have an untapped overlay that does deck tracking and uploading, and also it tells me how many sources I have here, so you don't have to count it by hand. And it's like, yeah, 6 red, 4 white, and a ton of everything else. Yeah, just run 17 unique lands. Where's my Field of the Dead, man? That seems fine, given that I'm just running 1 red card and 1 white card. And it means it's pretty free to splash Uro, right? So I have 9 green sources without doing any work, not even putting in a forest. So what are we getting rid of? Oculus, maybe? I don't really have a ton of self-mill. I have some some spells that I can put into my graveyard, and then I could exile them to cast Oculus, but it's not super easy. Oh, yeah, okay. I have Sink into Stupor. I guess I could cut a land for that. Barrow-goyf. It's a pretty good card. How many lands do I have with type swamp? A lot, right? 4. So Snuff Out might not be so easy to actually cast. I have some fetches. 2 that could fetch a swamp. So it's kind of like 6 ways to get swamps. That's probably... Oh, plus this Expedition map. That's probably enough for Snuff Out. I should just cut 2 lands, because I have Expedition map, and this is a land, and I'm sure there's more reasons. So, what lands, though? Well, maybe a green-black land. What's my worst green-black land? Kind of like the Restless Cottage. Okay, so let's say it's the one that doesn't have any types, the Blooming Marsh. And then I'll cut an island as well, because I'm using Sink into Stupor as hopefully an island. Oh, and that was just cutting one land. Right, because it added an island when I cut the green-black. So now if I think about running an island, something sink into stupor instead of another land, what would I cut for that? I mean, Copperline Gorge? Sure. Non-fetchable. Library of Alexandria. What an optimistic boy I was. Alright. There you go. 40 unique cards and loot tree. No duplicates. Not even basics. There are basics, but no duplicate basics. Jarda B. Okay, I mean, this isn't great, but I have a fetchable... I have a fetch and Barrogoyf on 3? I don't know. Maybe this is dumb. Hey, that was a land I was thinking of getting. I don't think it's the one I should get, though. Yeah, I want the Grixis land. Get me red, right? I don't need green at the moment. It's just for Uro. This is all the colors I need from what I currently have. But I already have those, so I don't need it. I just need this. Xander's Lounge. And there's my green. Great. Got everything but white, and here's my white. Esper. Well, I could. I could run out Barrogoyf, but that sort of gives them permission to counter me. What if I just put Lutri in hand? That way they don't get to use their mana on a counterspell. I kind of like that. This seems like a slow matchup. I'll be patient. Interesting. I no longer control an island or a swamp. So this only adds blue, but that's alright. I think running out Barrogoyf might be better than Psychic Frog. Because it fuels my graveyard on its own, whereas Psychic Frog requires further investment. You're really not supposed to Vindicate lands super early. It's not that exciting a play. Okay, I mean, I'm getting control here, it looks like. I don't feel too bad about it yet. Fatal Push can't kill that, huh? I'll consider main phase, I guess. That's a good land. I think. It's not a second blue. But I just want more lands? Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't need this. I need specifically blue lands. Or relevant spells. Okay, this is something. The Barrogoyf is going to kill me soon. But I can start drawing off library next turn. Okay, it does tap for colorless. I couldn't remember if it did that at all. Oh, come on. Well, that's very unpleasant. Now I don't even get to draw off library. Teferi, I think, right? Because if I bounce the Barrogoyf, you don't have that much follow-up. And I might top deck a land for all you know. Okay. Combat damage to a player. I think we're just chumping with this. I mean, I'm very, very far behind now. Warp a Riddler. Any land. Well, the Creeping Tar Pit is cute, but I think I just want to try them. Let's grab some red mana while I'm here. Yeah. Obviously still in very bad shape. I'm dead if I Teferi, right? Yeah. I don't know what else I can do. Oh, this doesn't even go to my hand. It goes into my library. This is the one that bounces. So, I mean, I could do that. It still dies. I assume they're just going to counter it. Or something. Okay. Well, I mean, I said they weren't supposed to vindicate my land, but I really needed that land. And couldn't really do anything after that. Is that Art Eska's Chariot? This looks good. Not 100% clear what the plan is. I think we just want to get a blue source right away. Man, I'm getting beat down here. If I try Thundertrap Trainer now, I guess Marsh Flats can get another untapped land later, but it would have to be a swamp. Is that okay? Yeah. I just want to have something I can block with now. put it into my hand. Well, a random card from my deck or Mystical Tutor. I think I want a random card. I don't know what I'm even looking for with Mystical Tutor. Crack it now in case I top deck Force of Negation and want to use it on their turn. Or I could wait and try to use it with Marsh Flats on myself. But I need to... I guess the idea would be on my turn... No, but then I'm delaying my card draw. I don't think that's a good idea. What artifacts I control? Yeah, okay. So I thought Thundertrap Trainer did its job. It blocked a 1/2. That's scary? What am I supposed to do here? Oh god, this game sucks. I guess I could airtie a flying token on their turn. And then I could also double block the 2/2 by surprise. Black green seems good because I want it untapped. Cast this in response so I don't have the treasure anymore. Get rid of this. You can have a card. Okay. Things are looking up. I mean, we're not out of the woods or anything, but Beza. So I was imagining running out to Fairy and minusing it on the insect. What else could I do? Remand doesn't really do anything at the moment. I could Lutri double consider? Barely. Does not seem good. Oh, Teferi tuck the Beza, but then it just dies. I think chump the Beza and plus is better. So then I can hold up Remand.
Right on schedule. No time for a break.
What other colors do I want to threaten? White? No, I might actually want double blue. No, Ponder's a sorcery. Okay. Hold up. I don't know. I don't think it matters. If they animate the land, they can kill Teferi. But they can't know what tricks I might have up my sleeve, I suppose. Face. Makes sense, I guess. Maybe? Definitely chumping. I need, like, a board clear, and I don't have any in my deck. Yeah, that's one thing this deck is missing, besides a way to win and good lands. Let's see. This would bring me up to 6. Draw for turn. Yeah, okay, this is a good card.
Hold that thought.
How can I do anything, man? I can discard cards to Collective Brutality. That's fine. Not too many, though. I only have 4 mana. I get 2 back with this, so it's kind of 6. But not if I want to play stuff sorcery speed. My only instant is Remand, basically. So I can Remand plus play a 4? Or 4 worth of stuff now. Could be Jace. Jace bounce the token. I mean, that does not win. That just loses. I'll ponder? I don't know what's going on, man. This is all bad. Oh, I can't put them on the bottom. All right, shuffle, please. Okay, let's shrink, drain. Let's just do everything. You, this, you. Bitch, this one. Stop! This one! No card to choose. Great. That resolves. This and this. Go. So what's in their hand? Oh, the backup guy is going to be a problem. Don't have enough mana to remand this and this. I'd have to let Adeline happen, I think. Did I really untap Library of Alexandria? What was I thinking? Okay, this is not permitted. I'll take 8. Well, I could let it resolve and Bitter Triumph something, whatever they target, I guess. I don't know how else I'm winning. Sure, go ahead. Yeah, of course. I guess it's better to kill Beza anyway. No, it's not, because this does 6. Okay, I'm dead. right? Technically not dead.
Stop that! I suppose that's how it was meant.
And right now, Wrath of God would have me winning the game, but I don't have one. Okay. Well, I think that means I'll lose, if that's okay with you. Let's be fancy here. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, we just don't like have actual control tools. I just have a bunch of card selection and then cards that don't do anything, I guess, is the main theme of the deck. 40 ways to lose, right? 40 different cards that all don't do anything, and lots of ways to find the one I don't need. Henge Guardian. Is that a card? Sure. I even have the bobble myself trick. That's nice. I'll bobble myself. I also have brainstorm myself. Well, I'm going to do this first. Does bobbling myself still make sense? Yes, but like it and brainstorm are both competing for my shuffles, and I only have one fetch. So I don't know. Yeah, I guess I just want the card right away. Peek at their hand. Because I'm kind of going to shuffle anyway next turn, right? So being able to peek at myself doesn't help. Strip mine. Okay. Well, I have more fetches. But if I see like Forest, Wren, and 6, I can concede. And we know the Forest is here. I mean, I guess that's not quite true, because Wren and 6 wouldn't be able to play the Wasteland next turn. I'd get to at least cast one spell before I lose. Nothing, huh? Well, now I have a second fetch, so it turns out it would have been nice to target myself there. Okay, well, let's play a fetch. I guess the white-black one? No, I need lots of blue. No, but I need black next turn. Okay. Play the fetch, and then I can either brainstorm or counterspell, depending on what seems appropriate. Chrome Mox. Enjoy. It is a Goldspan Dragon. Eternal Witness for Strip Mine. This I do not appreciate. I'm going to have to let them have it eventually, but I don't have to let them have it now. So impoverished for blue sources. I'm actually just going to go fetch a basic island here, I think. Because I don't need white mana yet, and if I top deck more blue, I might want triple blue for Jace. But this turn it's Barrow, whatever. Okay, I can't actually possibly top deck more blue. Alright, so maybe this was a bad plan. I couldn't remember. I knew I only had one basic, and I thought I didn't have any shocks, but I wasn't sure about that. Alright, now you can have Eternal Witness strip mine if you want. But only because I can't stop you. And I have a Barrow Goyf on the field, which is nice. Batterskull. It's a 4/4. Okay, I mean, airtie on that is pretty cool, right? Or sink into Stupor the token? Yeah? Yeah. Because airtie is a little bit more flexible, right? Sink into Stupor really only deals super effectively with specifically this one card. This triple blue is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Speaking of, I'm losing lands again. Take me off of red, I guess. That's fine. Ooh, that's nice. Not a lot of creature cards in this deck, huh? This Brainstorm is rotting in my hand. So are all my big planeswalkers. Good news, Psychic Frog loves to eat planeswalkers. He doesn't mind, he'll eat anything, but you know, at the moment planeswalkers is what I got, I'm afraid. Puts Batterskull back in hand. Pretty expensive, isn't it? 3 and then another 5. Oh, or just equip. Okay. It's a 7/5. I would pitch 4 lands to kill this. The lifelink is annoying. Or not 4 lands, 4 cards. I don't have a lot of choice, right? I mean... Well, they're gaining the life anyway, and so the thing is... No, even if I draw a land, I can't... Oh, I could airtie the Batterskull. It doesn't have ward. The creature does. So if I draw a land... How good is it really to trade 4 cards and my Psychic Frog for this thing? I think I just have to hope I hit a land. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with Barrow Goyf expecting this line? Sort of forgot you're allowed to re-equip Batterskull. Okay, that's not a land. Ton of cards in the yard, so let's do this. I don't know what land type or what card types I need, but apparently not instant or land, I imagine. There's a million lands in here. And I think I have to hold this back to offer the trade if things don't work out. Let's just get rid of one card here. This is never doing anything. I'm so far away from triple blue. Very funny. Lutri really sucks right now. What could I tutor for? Like, tutoring for a land is kind of a joke. Tutor for Snuff Out? It only does 4. I could pay the ward. Right? No, destroy it. It's not black. I was thinking of dismember or something. Oh, I didn't realize I already had the answer to this card. It's 4 life. Okay, I missed... I could have done this and attacked and been much happier. I was hoping to draw a land and kill the Batterskull, which I think was fair enough. Sure. Because I still want to kill that Batterskull. It's what's keeping them going here. Okay. Yeah. I just have to let this resolve. So hard to draw spell or lands. Okay, flying, please. I need more stuff. Land. Yeah, if I'd gotten one more attack in last turn, that would have been pretty cool. Which I could have done if I had realized. I don't know. But maybe... Oh, mill 6. Yes. Right? Am I looking for creatures here, actually? Uro would be kind of cool, maybe? I guess? I don't know. The game's ending pretty fast. Uro into hand. Sure, I'm not going to be able to escape him anytime soon, so... Okay, so I did not find an answer to Batterskull. I think I just need to chump something. This is going to be so huge, though. And lifelinking. Order, by the way. Okay. Is that anything? I mean, they can kill me with what they have on board, but I think Force of Negation is by far the best card from among those two here. But if they just equip the Ouroboros with Batterskull, it's very frightening. They gain 12. Excuse me, 14. Well, the land denial really has gotten me in this game. Also, just like having powerful stuff, of course. Okay, so what can we do now? I mean, I can kill this. No, I can't pay the ward. Well, maybe I could. If this draws an untapped land. There's not many in my deck. Are there any left? Library of Alexandria. How else am I winning, though? I don't... Oh, this fetches, but that doesn't help. Okay. Yeah. Make sure to give this flying. I've got multiple sorceries. I've got multiple instants. Still got multiple sorceries. We really need to be discarding a lot of cards here. I should have discarded more earlier, apparently. I could have gotten, I don't know, the damage is not likely to matter, but this Brainstorm from turn 1 still not usable. I don't think the fairy's really working anymore. Hull Breacher. I mean, it's pretty much just like I need Urtai and then win somehow. So I don't need this. I guess I'll keep the others. So I have Brainstorm. I have Urtai plus Force and a blue card. It's Library of Alexandria. Okay. Oh, it didn't ask if I wanted to mill cards because I can't mill enough. Funny. Okay, so we might actually be in this. Maybe. Yeah, probably not. Creature gains Shroud. Huh? Well, I can't allow that. But if I do something if I do something now, they can just move the Batterskull and gain a bunch of life. So I actually do have to allow this and kill the Batterskull instead of killing the Ouroboros. And then I can... No, then I'll die. Yeah. I guess this was always a disaster. That's fine, I guess. Insofar as anything is here. They're going to hit me for 1 trillion. Yeah. Okay, sure. In response, I'll shrink it a little bit and then die. Shroud can't be targeted at all, right? Yeah, it's not Shadow, it's Shroud. Okay. Oh, you can counter abilities with this. I don't think that would be relevant for me. I would still die. Oh, and this can't destroy other non-land permanents, huh? Well, okay, I'll just draw a card and go home. Alright, this is more in line with what I was expecting with my first draft. Just getting completely clowned on in every game. I mean, and really punished for my mana base a lot, I think, is a lesson to take from this draft. Like, yeah, I have a bunch of fixing, and that gives me a bunch of sources of several relevant colors, but I was constantly having mana problems. Right, like the overlay that I told you about earlier says, yeah, you got 9 blue sources, 9 black. Okay, 7 green is a little low, but I only have 1 green card. 5 red, 4 white. So the blue and black, 9 and 9 is sturdy enough, right? But, you know, trying to cast triple blue cards like Jace and having my lands sniped by stuff like Vindicate and Strip Mine, I really couldn't stand up to that. Whereas if I had cut out the red card, which I never played, or the green card, which I never played, I could have had a much more consistent mana base, right? Teferi, okay, maybe he can stay. I don't know. Like, these red-green lands were just making it harder to hit the stuff I actually needed. I cut most of them, I guess. Library of Alexandria. If you draw it in your opening hand, it's quite good. But I drew it late and only actually got to use it once in a game I was clearly losing. Yeah. I mean, and the deck just doesn't really have any interaction. It has a couple counter spells, some bounce, not enough removal. I don't know, maybe I'm being too hard on it. Maybe I was just unlucky. It seems like I do have, you know, I've got Collective Brutality, I've got Fatal Push, I've got Snuff Out, I've got Sink into Stupor, Bitter Triumph. Like, I'm doing okay on removal. But I feel like a deck like this is also really looking for you know, mass removal, board clears. And I don't have any of that. That certainly would have helped in every game, I think. But I don't know. I mean, it's just kind of a pile of cards. No clear plan. Try to survive until what? No way to win. Right? Psychic Frog and Barrogoyf are the only things I have that do damage, more or less. So, well, I mean, I don't know. Third Path Iconoclast. Yeah. So, no real win con. I mean, I guess Jace. Jace could have won in that Barrogoyf game if I'd had enough blue mana. The last game, because I actually did get down to pretty much the bottom of my deck. Yeah, so maybe if I'd cut the red and the green to focus more on blue, try to have Jace as a win con, maybe the deck could have done something. Oh well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Oh, I guess hit claim my 50 gems. And I'll see you next time.